Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Aidila. Moving on, I'm gonna tell you the history of self-driving car revolutions. So to make it short, let's start from the invention of the cruise control. So what is cruise control? The purpose of a cruise control system is to maintain a speed set by the driver accurately without having any outside interventions. The first version of cruise control system was used in steam engine in the 17th century. And this technology was used in automobiles in 20th century. Next is an intelligent form of cruise control. We call it as adaptive cruise control, which it can slow down or speeds up the car automatically. Actually, adaptive cruise control system is very conscientious when it comes to safety. If the driver is driving too close to the car in front, it will give a warning in two stages. First, visual and acoustic signal, and the second one is it will give a short braking jolt. So then we can see the application of adaptive cruise control in the Google car, which was launched in 2010. So the car used data from Google Street View coupled with data from cameras, LiDAR and radar to determine the car position on a map.
Creta self-driving car made an appearance for the first time around November 2016 and
made headlines in a lot of media.
Creta self-driving car was highlighted at the various events, and the event that started it all was
During Kuala Lumpur Engineering and Science Fair, KLESF, in 2016. KLESF made their path in realizing their dreams of Malaysian owning cars and to experience
first-hand global technology that built locally. Developing a self-driving car used to be a topic in which big automotive companies such as
Tesla, Toyota, and Nissan.
invest billions of dollars to make it possible. Yet,
Reka, a small R&D company from Malaysia that consists of fewer than 20 employees,
take a step inside this game, introducing different approach to a self-driving car system. Reka develops
conscious Reka transport apparatus Sireta,
an apparatus retrofitting on a human-driven vehicle to achieve level 4 autonomous vehicle using the
IoT board, sensors, GPS, and video cams. Reka invention is a ubiquitous autonomous car gear, a car self-assemble kit to turn an ordinary car into an autonomous car.
The gear is built from ground zero using the
Python programming,
an open source programming language empowers the autonomous driving.
artificial intelligence AI platform.
Reka self-driving car project is still under development phase and it's only 20% ready and looking for pledge to support their innovation. However, the system itself has already been tested on the road and proof of the concept is verified. The journey of Reka self-driving car project can be viewed on their YouTube channel,
Reka Studios HQ,
or you can Google it with keyword
Reka self-driving car.
So this is a good news for us. In Malaysia, there is a group of youths who currently working on this kind of technology. What? You don't believe me? I guess you never imagined such innovation in technology can be produced by Malaysians. Have you ever heard about Reka Studios? Well, Reka stands for Rediscovery, Knowledge and Arts. It is a research and development company founded by the two young, amazing and talented Malaysian people named Haziq Faris and Muzammil. Currently, Mr. Haziq Faris is the CEO of Reka. He is 27 years old and has wide experiences with more than 10 years of involvement in coding and hacking. Mr. Haziq had a formal education in Cambridge University, the top university in United Kingdom, and from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, among the top university too in United States, and third in University Malaya, the leading university in Malaysia. So with over than 10 years experience, Mr. Haziq used to work in Silicon Valley's companies such as Google, Mozilla, Ubuntu, and as well as Sony. For the time being, the greatest project developed by Reka is the self-driving car using IoT, which is Internet of Things bots, sensors, GPS, and video cameras. I'll pass the next part to my friends.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sri Alia Shuhaida binti Ayub. So for my part, I'm going to explain about the difference between self-driven car and Tesla car. Okay, as we know that Creta is known as an autonomous car, which is a driverless car, and these cars are capable of sensing its environment and navigate without any human help. This does not require to buy a new car because Reka can turn an old car into a self-driven car. How? They modified the car by putting the technology into the car and use their system. As a result, the car can be moved on its own. Okay, for example, of the car that Tesla modified is Proton Wajah. Other self-driven car that has been established is Waymo, which is already tested by a blind person. This car is established by a Google company. Okay, for Tesla car, it is a semi-autonomous and semi-controlled car, which is we control by human and controlled by computer. Tesla company is specialized in electric car, lithium-ion battery, and this is aimed to reduce the consumption of oil and gases. Tesla car does require to buy a new car for the from the Tesla company. Semi-autonomous one is controlled by system but still need human. Tesla expected that 2 years from now, they will be build a fully autonomous car, and there are 3 types of Tesla car. The first one is Model S sedan, the second one is Model X SPU, and the third one is Model 3 full electric car. How do they control the car? Okay, for Creta, they control the car by technology called IoT. IoT is the ability to transfer data over a network without require human to human or human to computer. Reka use IoT board, sensor, GPS, and video camera. They manage to turn Wajah into a fully self-driven car, and all is managed by a program that they create and by computer driver software control. Reka has already experimented a fully self-driven journey from Malacca to Kuala Lumpur, and it was a successful test. For Tesla car, it is controlled by human and software because it is a still autonomous car, which is it require both, and we drive like usual. At the same time, it is monitored by a system. A human must control the car because it will detect wrong alignment when at the highway. For example, in the Tesla car, there have a application that we can set For example, alignment. Okay, so when in alignment, when we drive and we go out of the alignment, the car will make a sound that will tell us that we are going out from the alignment. So that is the Tesla car.
I will tell you about the benefit and the challenges of self-driving cars. 1. The benefit of safety. The main reason the company's consumer and government agencies should be excited about autonomous vehicle is the opportunity to decrease the number of injuries resulting from the car crash. Research by the Malaysian Institute of Road Safety (MIRAS) show that an average 18 people were killed every day on the roads, and the number might be increasing, and it is expected to be rise to 29 in 2020. 2. Convenience. When driverless technology becomes available to the market as a whole, you will have more hands-free times on your commute. But the real convenience won't be about having a little more time to focus on your podcast or take a snooze. Mostly, early self-driving cars will offer the ability to free up your hands while you keep some attention on the road ahead. They will take care of your pesky functions like parallel parking and navigating narrow alley. 3. Efficiency. Self-driving car companies are aiming to let cars communicate with each other. The car of the future should be to wireless, inform each other on obstructions, and execute a safe stop. This means they should also be able to warn each other about animal crossing, potholes, black ice, and others. A global technology leaders providing connectivity and sensor solutions that are essential in today's increasingly connected world. Autonomous driving is a key aspect of the industry's drive towards safer roadway. Everything has pros and cons, so I will let you know the challenges of the self-driving cars. 1. Creating and maintaining maps for self-driving is difficult. The idea is that building the maps ahead of the time can free up processing power for the car software to be alert while puttering around autonomously. The car uses the map as a reference and deploys its sensors to look out for the other vehicles, pupils, as well as any new object that weren't on the map, such as unexpected object or constructions. Many complex social interaction. Many of self-driving cars are quite subtle and unpredictable. Just imagine, for instance, that you are a driver coming up a crosswalk and there a person standing and the curbs looking down at his smartphones. A human driver will use her judgment to figure out whether the person is standing in a place or want to crossing the roads. A computer can make a decision. Either a person want to cross or still want to stand at there. Easy for us but still hard for a robot. Driving requires many complex social interactions which are still tough for robots. 3. Bad weather makes everything trickier. Compounding these challenges is the fact that weather still poses a major challenge for self-driving vehicle. Much like our eyes, car sensors don't work as well in the fog or rains.